Okay, so I'm just thinking about what I'm going to add to my program next, and if I look at my display menu, option B is enter the furniture type and dimensions. I'm going to work on that option next, and that option requires the furniture class that we talked about. So looking at our plan, we wanted to make a class of furniture with the data type of furniture, length, and width. So I'm going to copy that out of there and use it in my program. So up above the main function, I'm defining my class. Okay, so I need a bracket there. I need a bracket at the end of my class. Do not forget the semicolon, okay? So the end of your class does need a semicolon. Oops. Needs semicolon. I'm just going to highlight that. Okay, because normally you don't see semicolons after brackets, but you do need it there. Okay, so I'm going to tab all these in. Normally, any data within your class is private, and we do want that eventually, but for now, I'm going to put the word public there to make that data public so that we can see it in the main program and just test it. So looking at our class, remember we need a few things. We need the name of the class. So the class is going to be furniture, and that's like it's now going to be like a type, right? We're going to have this type of variable called furniture. And I've said it's public because I want the main program to be able to see the type of furniture, the length, and the width. Normally these variables and their data inside would be private. So, but for now we'll make them public. So what I've done there is I've defined a class. Once the class is defined in the main program, I could make a variable of that type. So I'm going to say it's of type furniture, and I'm just going to call it item 1. So item 1 is of type furniture, and I'm going to put some code in case B that I'm going to move to a function in a bit, but let's just put the code in here so that we can test it, know that it works, and then we'll move it to our function. So I want to clear the screen first. Then I want the user to enter some data or some values for that piece of furniture. So enter the furniture type. Okay, and that furniture type is going to be stored in the type of furniture data from our item 1. So I have to specify which piece of furniture or which furniture object I'm saving it in. I'm saving it in item 1 in the type of furniture variable. Okay, and then I'm going to ask for the enter the length. So it's item 1 again, and it's the length. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Enter the width. item1.width. And we could make more variables of type furniture. I could have had item 2, 3, 4, all furniture, but for now I just need one. And I'm going to, just for testing purposes, print out those values. So the item is a whatever it happens to be. So I can use these just like regular variables and display them of item1.length and width. Okay, so let's just test that. Okay, I'm going to enter option B, enter the furniture type. I'm going to say it is a chair, and it is 2 by 2 feet. Oh, and it displayed something, but I couldn't see it. So let's throw a system pause in there. Okay. Okay, so B, chair, 2 by 2. The item is a chair of length 2 and width 2. Okay, so that works. So that just showed us that we can make a class, and once we've made the class, we can make an object of that type of class. So the object is item 1, that's like our variable. Its type is furniture. Because its type is furniture, it means it has a type of furniture length and width associated with it, and I can set those data properties or data variables by saying item1 dot type of furniture, item1 dot length. So here I'm getting it from the user, and then I'm just printing it out. And that works okay if I just have a class with data. But it would be better if I kept the data in the class private and wrote a function to access that data. So let's look at that in the next video.